If you're a coach who's struggling to attract clients with organic content, the problem isn't in your expertise or your editing skills. Here's what's actually killing your business. You're trying to help everyone. And because you're trying to help everyone, you're basically helping no one. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to attract clients so good that they beg to work with you. My name is John Landula and I own ODYSSEY Media, a content agency where we help coaches scale to 10K per month in 90 days. Otherwise, we work for free. Now, with that being said, let's hop into the video. As I said in the hook, coaches are struggling to attract their clients with organic content. And maybe they believe now that they need to do paid ads, or maybe they need to shake their butt on TikTok or something in order to attract people who are willing to pay for their high ticket services. And I'm here to tell you that is just not the case. That is not true whatsoever. It is possible to attract your dream clients and people who are willing to pay high ticket with organic content, but you have to do it right. And there's one key thing that many coaches just don't look upon. They don't focus on this one thing. And it's the reason why they're unable to scale to $10,000 per month and more than that. It doesn't matter how much information you know on your topic, because the truth is information is a commodity. That meaning that anybody could go onto ChatGPT or Google, look up what topic or what niche that you're in, look up any question and get the answer. Maybe back then when they had scrolls and not everybody was able to read, that's only when information was really valuable. But now there's nothing stopping me from asking ChatGPT to create me a workout plan or anything that has to deal with information. So yeah, information is just not valuable anymore. Sure, you can give insights on information, but that's not what's going to help you scale to 10K per month. But here's what is going to help you scale to 10K per month. Speaking to one person. Now, what exactly do I mean by that? Well, it's very simple. You need to create an ICP. An ICP stands for Ideal Client Profile. This is basically getting super specific on who you want to buy your program and who you want to watch your content. Let's take my ICP for example. My ICP's name is Milo. Milo is 25 and he runs a fitness coaching business. Currently, he's making anywhere from $2,000 to $8,000 per month and is trying to scale to $10,000 per month profit. However, he can't because he simply just doesn't have the time between his business and his life. And because he's trying to manage all of these things, he neglects his content. And because he neglects his content, his business suffers. So he has to do the entire content process by himself. Plus, it's not even working for him. Like, he's not even scaling his business. And so now he's not getting an influx of new clients, meaning that he's not making more money. And everybody knows in business, you're either growing or dying. So he wants to find a way to automate his entire content process to the point where he doesn't even have to look at his content and know that it's performing well. And that's just the tip of the iceberg for my ICP. But having it allows me to position my content in a way that whoever watches my content is automatically feeling the same way as Milo. And because I can speak to the camera like I'm talking to Milo, I'm technically speaking to my ideal client. So if you wanted it done for you, automated content process and content directing to help you scale to $10,000 per month, which by the way, you can click the link in the description, you would be like Milo in the sense that this video is interesting to you. I'm attracting you with my content because I know my ICP would watch this video. That's why I created it. And I'll give another example real quick. Take my client Jayden, who I've helped scale to $10,000 per month in less than 30 days. And the only reason why we were able to scale to $10,000 per month in less than 30 days, as well as grow his following by 100,000 followers, is because we nailed his ICP from the start. Before, we didn't really have an ICP, and so our content suffered. But as soon as we really got dialed in on our ICP, we were able to get to $10,000 per month. And since we're still working together and we're currently trying to scale to $50,000 per month, we created a new ICP that would be more interested in his high ticket offers. And that's going really well. So that's why you need to have an ICP. So now you know that you need to have an ICP and that you cannot rely on information alone. Another reason why you're going to want to have an ICP is because you can't sell a high ticket offer to random people. Think about it this way. You probably would not marry somebody that you went on a date on for the first time. You go on the first date, everything goes well, maybe, but you wouldn't marry them right away, would you? Now, if you would, I mean, shoot, then I guess this doesn't apply to you. But if you get what I'm saying here is you wouldn't marry them on the first date. That's a very big task. So why do you think that people, after watching your 30-second piece of content, they would want to spend thousands of dollars with you? That doesn't really make any sense, especially when you're trying to use trends to go viral online. Like, they just met you. Why would they try to spend thousands of dollars on your service? Now, if you're using an ICP, that's different, because what you're going to do is you're going to make content specific to that ICP, solving their exact pain points. Now, they might not buy right away from your program, but they're much more likely to trust you. And when you can get trust, you can get sales. So use that analogy and think about that whenever you're trying to make your piece of content. Okay, you know that you need an ICP, but how do you actually make an ICP? ICP. I'm going to run down quickly how to create an ICP, so make sure you're still listening. First, you're going to analyze your best clients. And if you don't have any clients or you have limited clients, think of your dream client. But take your best clients or your dream client and think about what pains are they going through. And I'm not talking about surface level pain points like, oh, they feel fat. Go deeper. For example, they feel fat, and the deeper pain point of that is that they feel disgusting. They feel so depressed whenever they have to look at themselves in the mirror. That's the pain point. The pain point is not that they're just fat. The pain point is that they feel disgusted. That's what you're going to want to do for the pain points, and you're also going to want to do that for the dream states. So for example, for the dream state, it's not that they just look skinny. It's also they're able to look in the mirror, be proud of what they've built, and they're honestly able to take off their shirt when they go to the beach or whenever they go to the gym or whatever it is. They're not ashamed of their body anymore. That's the dream state, not just being skinny. So once you have the core dream states and the core pain points, what you're going to do is you're going to take those and just deviate a little bit away from them. What exact pain points are they experiencing? Exactly. How niche can you get? How specific can you get? I want you to be so specific that if, for example, your ICP would watch your video, they would feel like you're stalking them. That's how specific those pain points and dream states should be. And once you have that, what you're going to do is when you record your content, you're going to start using you instead of you guys. Speak to one person. For example, this video, I've tried to avoid using the word guys or anything plural when addressing you, because I make my content speaking to one person, which is the ICP. I don't make my content for a plethora of people because I know a plethora of people won't be able to pay for my service. So you have to speak to one person on the camera. Here's how I can help you. Not, hey guys, welcome back to my brand new video. Just say you, how I can help you, how you can help your ICP, stuff like that. How can you help the person watching the video, not the people watching the video, you know? Using my case study of Jayden again, we created a piece of content that got 4.2 million views. Actually, I think it's at 5 million views now. What we basically did is we pinpointed the ICP, used singular language in the content, and basically just called out the main pain point that this ICP was feeling. So at the time, it was skinny people not having a person to go to for their content and learning how to be, not skinny, like not built like a twig. And because Jayden was the only person to do that, and he literally explicitly said that in his content, it got 5 million views. So that's proof that this works. All right, so now you know what an ICP is, how to make an ICP, how to apply it in your content. And now if you want me to do this all for you and make sure that you don't mess this up, because if you mess up your ICP, you're not going to attract people who are going to buy your high ticket offer. So if you want me to do it for you, get you the same results like we did for Jayden, go ahead and click the link below and book a call for ODYSSEY Media. Again, we help coaches scale to $10,000 per month in 90 days. Otherwise, we work for free until we do. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.